Thank you for watching my presentation on how to increase your profits on digital download sales. My name is Phil Peretz, and I am the president and founder of Media Inc. in Reno, Nevada. I've been running the Indie Artist Alliance website since 2005, and I've worked with independent musicians for over 10 years. Now, from what I can see, the traditional business model for an independent musician is that you give away your money. With all of the setup fees and the incremental fees that everybody charges, you're just eroding your profits. You're eroding the money that you could put in your pocket. The other thing that happens, especially with iTunes and Amazon and CD Baby, is your fans come to your site, and in order for them to buy your product, either your physical product or your digital downloads, you make them leave your site. And you also give up a really large percentage of your revenue. In using some of these things, you have zero or limited access to your own client information. And this client information is really important for you to be able to continue the business relationship with your fan base. Now, the big four, CD Baby, iTunes, Amazon, Reverb Nation, really large setup fees. For CD Baby, to be able to sell an album there, it's going to cost you $49. A single is $9.95, and they charge you for a barcode. 9% transaction fee, less the iTunes commission, which is about 30%. Reverb Nation, a little bit cheaper, $34.95 to $59.95, but then they also take that iTunes or the Amazon commissions. Amazon charges from $0 to $39 for setup, typically around 99 cents per sale. So really what happens is all of your profitability is leaving you. The new business model is just about making informed business decisions, allowing you to look at a variety of options that result in you capturing additional revenues and profits. Now, I'm not saying that these places are bad. I think iTunes, Amazon, Reverb Nation are all incredible. It's different points of distribution, but what I'm saying is that there's absolutely no reason for you to have one of your fans come to your site in order to buy a digital download. You make them go somewhere else off of your site where that transaction is completed. Now, all of these different things bring in a varied amount of business at different price points and different levels of profitability. So really what you're creating is a portfolio of income streams from shows, direct sales, BMI, iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon. And the real question is, when somebody comes to your website to buy your music, would you rather make 90% on that or 50, 60, 70%? Of course, the answer is 90%. And the way to do that is to use eJunkie. You can manage direct sales easily, both digital and physical products. And you can also manage shipping and sales tax for your physical product. You can create gift certificates from that. We can help you with download cards. There's tracking, newsletters. You can create an affiliate program. And eJunkie supports all these different payment options. PayPal website, Payment Standard, Pro, PayFlow, Google Checkout, and Authorize.net. Of course, with Authorize.net, which is your ability to take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, you have to have a relationship with your bank and Authorize.net as your gateway. But you really can do all of this stuff with just PayPal Standard and the PayPal micropayment plan, which we'll talk about in a second. Now, eJunkie works with digital and tangible products. It's pop-up free, which means it works inside your site. So you can keep your branding intact. There's a real smooth user experience. And not only can you use it on your website, but you can use it on your blog, on MySpace, Facebook, Craigslist, YouTube. There's no scripts to install. It's just copy and paste some simple HTML code. And it works with all browsers. Now, here's the cool thing. If you go to either my mediainc.com or indieartistsalliance.com website, there's a link. You click on the link. You can use promo code iMusic, IMUZIC, and you get 60 days of free hosting. And this is unrestricted hosting. After the 60 days, for the typical musician, it's going to run you between $5 and $15. $15 allows you to have 40 different products that you're selling through eJunkie. It's a flat monthly fee. There's no bandwidth charges. Uh, Depending on the plan, you can store your music either on their server or yours. Really easy to store it on their server. And again, like I say, click on the link from our website, use the coupon code iMusic, and you get 60 days free hosting, which is ample time to make the decision that this is really a good solution for you. Now, with PayPal, there's two different types of accounts. There's the standard account, and on the standard account, they charge 2.9% and 30 cents per transaction. This is pretty high for a dollar download. But the micropayment plan, and you can access this from micropayments.paypal-labs.com. The micropayment plan is ideal for purchases of $10 or less. Now, there's automatic switching with eJunkie, and when somebody buys that dollar download, instead of spending 2.9% and 30 cents, you're only being charged 5 cents and 5%. So a dollar download costs you 10 cents. That's 90 cents in your pocket. Much better than iTunes. So what you do is you click on that link on one of my sites, you sign up, you see this screen, type in your email, your password, and the promotion code, you hit submit, and you're ready. You get started by working through the eJunkie dashboard. Now this dashboard allows you to manage all your products, manage your seller accounts, manage your buyers, your affiliates. You can even resell eJunkie and make a few dollars on this as well. So the profile is really important. What you're seeing here is the required profile settings, but over on the right, you put in your PayPal email address. Now for the PayPal micropayment plan, or if you're using Authorize.net, then you're going to go to Seller Admin, click on Payment Preferences, and put that information in there. And this is what that looks like. You just put in your secondary PayPal account. You do have to have two different accounts, one for the standard and one for the micropayment. Then, when you're ready to start uploading, what you do is you come to the product configuration screen, you type in the name of your song, you check single file download, the price, 99 cents, you hit more options, and you upload your track. To create an album, you take all of the tracks that you've uploaded as singles, and then you can bundle those by going back to product configuration, and instead of single file download, you check package file from other products. Below that, you're going to select the products from which this product requires files. So you just click on all of the different tracks that you want to create that bundle. And then you hit next, and you just weave through it. Here's the screen for the upload. You just click on Upload Product File, and you find the file on your computer, and you upload it. It takes a minute or less. When you're ready to start selling, where you see Add to Cart button code, all you do is you highlight that, you copy it, and you paste it right to your website. And this is what that code looks like. What I've highlighted in red is the image source for the button graphics. Now, if you want to customize this, you can replace your information where your graphics reside with this, then you just paste it to your website. So you take that code, you go to the HTML portion of your website, and this is what we've done here. Now, we use WordPress for everything that we do. So we've pasted everything in here, and this is what it looks like. This is a little snippet from one of my websites. This is a test showing how to embed the eJunkie code. You see the Add to Cart button. So when somebody clicks on the Add to Cart button, the window opens up for the shopping cart. You see the name of the song, the price of the song, and then it's just checkout with PayPal. And again, this has that automatic switching. So if it's, a $10 item, it's going to use PayPal Standard. If it's less than $10, it's going to use the micropayment plan, which is going to save you money. If you're selling an album, somebody buys the album, then once they check out with PayPal, they do all of the stuff with PayPal, they get redirected back to your site, and they come to a screen where they can download all of the tracks. If it's a single track, it's just going to have one. If it's a bundled item where you have a number of items that make up that bundle, then they're going to be able to see all of these and download those as needed. Now, for physical products, a little bit different. You have to set up shipping and handling. So you set up your shipping origin, your shipping destinations. If you want to add a handling fee, you can do that. Then you have to define packaging. At a very minimum, what you have to do is you have to define the weight, because if you're shipping CDs or posters, not only do you have the weight of the poster that you're going to identify, but you also have to identify the weight of the packaging. So when eJunkie reaches out and it gets the proper shipping cost for UPS or US Post Office, it's going to factor all of that stuff in there real easy. And then for physical product, now not for digital sales in most states in the US, there's no sales tax. But for physical product like CDs or posters or T-shirts, you are going to have to collect and pay sales tax. And this screen will help you do all of that. And this is pretty easy to work with. As far as newsletters, you can send product updates, either general or specific. And this is pretty easy to put together. Now, there is an additional charge for this, but it's minimal. You can set up one of these, hit calculate update cost, and before you send that out, eJunkie will notify you of what it's going to cost you. Now, the other thing that's cool too is the discount screen. Now, one of the things that we talked about is, digital download cards. And if you're interested in that, you can go to my site, iMusic, imuzic.com. And what we do is we offer digital download cards as, it's kind of a prepaid gift certificate. And we'll talk about this, but one of the key functions of that whole thing is the ability to load multiple one-time use discount codes. So you can use this for a couple of things. You could set up a 50% discount or a 25% discount for either all of your products or specific products. Say you wanted to do a promotion on, a new track that you just released, and you want to give your fans 50% off if they respond by the end of the week. Here's where you would add all of that stuff. And then, of course, you could either text or email your fans with the URL to your website, use coupon code Big Sale, and get 50% off the most recent track. The digital download cards are pretty cool. What they are prepaid gift certificates. So what happens is, you give us a call, we'll help you set this up. And there's two sides to the card. There's the front. It's no different than designing the front of a CD jewel case or anything else. The back, you can put your track list, but you have to have two really important components. The redemption code, where you're going to have that redemption widget from eJunkie. And then the other thing is the unique one-of-a-kind PIN number. Now, when we print these cards, each card has a different number, and it's a one-time download. So once that download is done, then it locks out that number from the eJunkie database, so somebody can't download the card, give it to somebody else, and let somebody else download it. And then, of course, unlike a CD, with a CD, you sell it at a show, you have no idea who bought that CD. With a digital download card, you're going to capture their contact information, which is always a good thing because that's like money in the bank. When you have a database of all of your fans, you know how to contact them again, let them know where you're playing, let them know you have a new album, and just keep them up to date. So some other resources that we have for musicians, free press release publication. If you have a press release, a new album, playing somewhere, doing something cool, go to the website indieartistsalliance.com and you can submit your press release. That feeds out to our LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook account, digital download cards, www.imusic.com, and of course our friends down in the Silicon Valley who do CD and DVD production at SciComm.com. If you want to get a hold of us for anything, have any questions, you can either scan our QR code or just go to MediaMediaInc.com. I hope this has really helped, and if you need us, give us a call. Thanks.